Arthur Bennett, 86 years old, found an old photograph while cleaning his attic. Two young soldiers smiled in the picture, Arthur himself and his closest friend, William Carter. The photograph pulled him back to 1944, when the world was at war. Arthur and William were just 19, thrown into chaos. On their first night at camp, William had said, "If I don't make it home, promise me you'll find my family." "Tell them I fought brave," Arthur promised, and William promised the same in return. In battle, they became brothers. They shared rations, laughter, and whispered dreams of fishing back home. But during an ambush, William fell. His final words, "Remember the promise." Arthur survived the war. But he never kept that vow. Life moved on, marriage, children, years of silence. Yet every night he thought of William. Now decades later, guilt pressed heavy on him. With the help of his granddaughter, Arthur found William's sister Eleanor, an elderly woman who still kept her brother's memory alive. When Arthur told her William's last words, she wept. Then she held his hand and said, "You didn't break the promise, Arthur. You carried him in your heart all these years, that's love." Later, Arthur sat by the river with his granddaughter. She asked why he loved fishing so much. Arthur smiled softly. "Because once I promised a friend we'd do it together, and even now, I like to think he's here keeping me company." The river flowed gently, carrying the memory of two young men who dreamed of peace.